Ready? Hi, I'm Steve Ralston. I'm here in the Hall of Fame room at the McCann Athletic Center, home of the Red Foxes here on the Marist campus. And I'm here with Dr. Keith Strudler. Keith is the chair of the Department of Communication, and he also leads our sports communication program here at Marist College. Keith, thank you for joining me today.
Well, it is always great to spend some time with you, Steve.
Well, good, Keith. I wonder if you could share a little bit with me about the sports comm program here at Marist College.
Well, absolutely. Steve, at Marist, we have one of the country's largest and most established concentrations in sports communication. When our students come here, they start by taking courses in sport and society and courses where they learn about the breadth and importance of the sports communication industry.
Right.
From there, they go on to take applied courses in things like sports reporting and sports broadcasting and sports public relations. So our students in their courses will end up calling games and learning to write about games and planning and running sporting events on campus for our students.
Right.
One of the other great things about being in sports communication at Marist is because we're so close to New York City, it makes it really easy for our students to get great internships in the sports communication industry. We've had students at NBC Sports, we've had students at ESPN, we've had students at Sports Illustrated, at all the professional sports teams in the city. Really, pretty much if it's sports communication and it's in New York, our students have done it. But beyond that, we have students that intern certainly out of New York City as well. We have a lot of students work at minor league baseball teams all around the area and around the country. We have students work at newspapers all around the region. In fact, we have a whole lot of students that intern right here with our Division I athletic program. And our students do a whole bunch of things on campus related to sports communication outside of their internships as well. We'll have students writing about games for our newspaper, The Circle. And we have a bunch of students that will call all sorts of athletic contests here on campus for our radio station and our TV station.
So they call games right here on the Marist campus?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, they're going to be calling the football game this weekend.
Really?
They're actually having a planning meeting right now to go over this week's coverage.
Can we go meet them?
Hey, Dan, what's up?
Hey, Dr. Strudler, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. Dan, I'd like to introduce you to our dean. This is Dr. Steve Ralston.
Not to meet you, Dan.
How you doing?
Good.
Dan is the sports director for our on-campus radio station, WMAR. He's a senior here, and he has a dual concentration in sports communication and journalism.
So, Dan, tell me about the radio station.
Well, Dean, we have a lot of great things going for us this year. We're on air 24/7 because we're streamed online. We also have a lot of freshmen that work for us. I actually started freshman year myself. I call a lot of games. I call women's soccer, men's soccer, basketball, and even football. In fact, we just finished up our football meeting for this weekend.
You're calling the game this weekend?
Yeah.
You know, I think I'll help you guys call the game.
Hold on, Dean. Have you even called the game before?
No, but I am the dean.
Well, if you're going to call the game, you have to study first. Here, take these media guides.
Wow, there's a lot of information in these media guides. I don't know how the students do this every week. This is a lot of work. And you know, come to think of it, I don't know what kind of media guides these are. I don't see the honeymooners listed anywhere. Maybe it's in this one. Joan.
The paper towels are in the top right drawer where they always are.
Oh, okay. I got them.
Hey, Dean Ralston. Welcome to the studio. I know you've read your media guides. Before you call a game, I've got to see what you got. Let's practice.
All right.
All right, here comes Calvin McCoy on the handoff to the left side, but he is stopped immediately by Sacred Heart's defensive line, and there's a flag on the play.
Looks Man, he dropped his hanky.
And here's a run by Sacred Heart, and he is dropped behind the line of scrimmage by Rory Foley.
You know, that dude is huge.
You know, Dean, we want to use more descriptive terms like height or weight, which can be found in the media guide I gave you.
Oh, yeah, the TV guide. You know, they didn't even have the honeymooners listed in there.
And here comes Kevin Pauly's punt, and Pauly boots it down all the way down, and it will roll out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
You know, that is so cool.
You know, Dean, we want to stay away from terms like cool. We want to be more descriptive. And here comes the punt by Sacred Heart, and it is blocked over the top by Jaquan Bryant, and Marist Foxes will take over.
Wow, did you see that?
Dean, remember, this is radio.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, I am sure this is going great, but football practice is about to wrap up, so we need to get down there so we can talk to the players and to coach.
Terrence, I've been reading, and I hear this other team steals a lot of bases. What's your plan to stop them? Terrence, how's your slider going? Hey, how many buckets you figure you guys will score this game?
Terrence, hit the showers. Hit the showers.
Hey, Coach, I'm done. Thanks.
Hey, he's not calling the game this weekend, is he?
No, don't worry, Coach. We have a plan for that.
You make sure to tell him not to quit his day job.
Hey, Keith, I'm ready to call the game.
I have a little bit of news for you. You're not actually going to be calling the game per se.
I'm not?
No, we found a job for you that's probably a little better match for your unique skill set. It's a really important job.
Really important?
Riley in shotgun. Rios to the right, Lamakia to the left. Rios takes a two-step drop, back to pass, and Rios is wide open in the flat. And Rios has it, and he goes down the sideline all the way across midfield, and there's no one to beat. And that is a touchdown for Mike Rios from Tommy Riley. What a pass to him, Phil. And now Marist with 2:47 left cuts Morehead State's lead down to 6, 42-36.
I could have been a contender.
Steve, we had a lot of fun making this video, but in all seriousness, I hope you learned a lot about sports communication here at Marist.
You know, I really did, Keith. I was really impressed with the students. First rate, know what they're doing, very professional, great technology, impressive facilities. This is a good program, Keith.
Yeah, and the reality is you only saw the tip of the iceberg of what we do at sports communication here at Marist. You saw sports broadcasting, but we also have students who are doing sports information and sports public relations. We have students who are doing sports reporting. So we have students in all parts of the field. For people who want to learn more about sports communication at Marist, you can go check out our website.
Right.
But for a lot of rising high school juniors and seniors, they might be interested in attending our summer pre-college Sports Communication Institute, which is now entering its 4th year. And that's a chance for high school students to come up and spend 2 weeks on our Marist campus learning about sports communication and practicing sports communication.
We'll be doing that this summer?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I'm looking forward to meeting those students. Thanks, Keith.
Well, thank you.